The daily lives of baby animals and their parents. Lion cubs in the savannah. In the vast savannas of Africa, lion cubs are born blind and helpless, relying entirely on their mothers for survival. Their day begins in the safety of the den, where they snuggle close to their mother, seeking warmth and comfort. The lioness, fiercely protective, rarely leaves their side during the first few weeks of their lives. She hunts under the cover of night, ensuring her cubs are well fed with fresh meat while keeping predators at bay. As the cubs grow stronger, their days become filled with play and exploration. Under their mother's watchful eye, the cubs wrestle with each other, practicing the skills they will one day need as adult lions. Occasionally, the cubs approach their father, a massive male lion who tolerates their playful antics with stoic patience. By the time the sun sets, the cubs cuddle together, soothed by the rhythmic purring and breathing of their mother. Elephant calves at the waterhole. In the heart of the African savanna, elephant calves are born into a matriarchal society, surrounded by the love and care of their extended family. A newborn calf spends its day closely following its mother, using its tiny trunk to grasp her tail for guidance. The mother, along with the other females in the herd, constantly watches over the calf, teaching it how to use its trunk to drink water, pick leaves, and even spray mud for fun. Penguin chicks on the ice. In the frigid Antarctic, penguin chicks are born into one of the harshest environments on Earth. Emperor penguin chicks, with their fluffy gray down, spend their early days huddled under their parents' warm brood pouches. The father penguin, who has guarded the fragile egg through freezing winds, continues to keep the chick warm, while the mother returns from her long journey at sea to bring food. Kangaroo joeys in the pouch. In the dry Australian outback, life begins in the safety of a kangaroo mother's pouch. A newborn joey, no larger than a jelly bean, climbs its way into the pouch immediately after birth, where it latches onto a teat and continues to grow. For months, the pouch is the joey's entire world, a warm, secure space where it can nurse and sleep. Polar bear cubs in the Arctic. In the frozen wilderness of the Arctic, polar bear cubs are born in the warmth of a snow den, shielded from the brutal cold outside. For the first few months of their lives, the cubs are entirely dependent on their mother's milk and body heat. When the time comes to leave the den, the cubs take their first steps into the icy world, staying close to their mother. Wolf pups in the den. In the forests and tundras of the Northern Hemisphere, wolf pups are born into the safety of a den. Blind and helpless at birth, they spend their first weeks nursing and sleeping, surrounded by their siblings. Their parents, particularly the alpha pair, are deeply devoted, with the mother staying in the den while the father hunts to provide food. As the pups grow, they begin to venture outside the den, their days filled with play and discovery. They chase each other, pounce on leaves, and wrestle in the grass, honing their coordination and instincts. Sea otter pups on the waves. Floating on the gentle waves of coastal waters, sea otter pups spend their days cradled on their mother's chest. Born with a thick, buoyant coat, the pups float effortlessly as their mothers groom them meticulously to keep their fur waterproof. The mother otter dives for food, wrapping her pup in kelp to keep it from drifting away. Meerkat pups in the desert. In the sandy plains of the Kalahari Desert, meerkat pups are born into a close-knit family, or mob, that works together to raise them. The pups spend their first few weeks underground, safe in the burrow, before emerging to explore the world. Their parents and older siblings take turns babysitting, teaching the pups how to dig, forage, and stay alert for predators. Meerkat pups in the desert. In the sandy plains of the Kalahari Desert, meerkat pups are born into a close-knit family, or mob, that works together to raise them. The pups spend their first few weeks underground, safe in the burrow, before emerging to explore the world. Their parents and older siblings take turns babysitting, teaching the pups how to dig, forage, and stay alert for predators. The daily lives of baby animals and their parents are a beautiful blend of play, learning, and love. From the icy tundras to the steamy jungles, these families showcase the universal importance of care and protection in the animal kingdom. Each species has its unique way of nurturing and teaching its young, ensuring they grow strong and prepared for the challenges of life. Watching these adorable interactions reminds us of the deep bonds that connect all living beings, no matter where they call home.